Hey, good Monday, everybody. Is Monday, right? I'm pretty sure. We're here, regardless. Thea grabbing first. Hey, Thea and Ika and Jay. Everyone's week's off to a good start. Hey there, Drifty. I had today off, but I feel like I just wasted it. But I guess a day of not really doing much of anything is fine. It's fine. I set myself up for failure though, because like I went to bed late because I was playing WoW too late, and then I didn't sleep well. Then I got up early for no good reason because the cats were like, "Hey, get get up," and I was like, "It's 6 o'clock," and they're like, "And?" Try for first, even though A, I was late. B, I know Thea got it. Just want to pretend. Might have played Minecraft this morning and slept all afternoon. Sleep, what's that? You eat it. Something squish me an hour ago. I did take a 2 hour nap today. I slept from like 11 to 1. So, I mean, I did get some WoW in today. I got my Warlock to level 90. So she's done. I got my Mage to level 72, I think, is where she's at. So we can go to the War Within now. Technically up last night till like 3 a.m. I quit playing at like 11. And I didn't get to sleep until 11:30ish. So it wasn't like the worst stay up late, but then I woke up a whole bunch too. We went to put our bedroom air conditioner in this weekend and discovered that it sat in water all winter and was full of mold, so that sucks. So now, I don't know. I think Legs is gonna try to see if he can take it apart and clean it, but just gotta wait till payday this week and probably get a new one. Sucks because I feel like just got these window units like 2 years ago. He thinks it's been longer. I cannot verify because it feels like this is only our third summer with them in my brain. I'm a strange to get a handle on, yeah. It goes. I didn't stitch very much this weekend. Again, it was like a struggle to even get myself to hit 200 stitches yesterday. Um, just wasn't super feeling it, but I really was trying to get one of these horse columns filled in. I think it was this one. I left one stitch in a box. The horses not yet really improving. I did watch Five Nights at Freddy's 2 yesterday, finally. It was pretty good. Guess the third one comes out next year, allegedly. Still on daily streak. That's my publish it. Yep, yep. I think today's 159. Amidst discussing my remove bureaucracy's moving snail pace. That is what they do. And contemplated stitching earlier today, and then it's like I don't want to be burnt out on it by the time stream rolls around, and I don't really want to do early stream either, so my schedule was just a little bit thrown around today. Did the other two legendary artifact weapons for my mage yesterday. I tried out the fire and arcane specs. Fire seems like it could be interesting. I did not like arcane at all, and I still think I like frost the best. But I've also spent the most time with it, so I don't know. I think I could get used to fire. One that does more DPS. He may not be here a lot, so I don't know how he'll be. Everything will be better. Bad remain. Hopefully. Yeah, you're the only fire mage I know of. I'm from mostly frost mage before all the changes. Nobody likes the hunter class. I saw a hunter running around this morning with two little tigers that were green. Poison tigers. I don't really know what that was about. Hey, Sandy, how's it going? Oh, you know those tigers? Gotcha. Most people want the white lion from Barrens. We didn't end up even leveling that much last night because we went to the Dark Moon Fair, and It's actually like, I don't know. It feels a lot different than it used to the last time I was actually properly there. I was going for achievements there. Did quite a few of them. But Legs pulled us over there to get this little top hat that does 10% XP buff for an hour. He thought it was for ride tickets initially, but it was for prize tickets, so we started doing game stuff, and then I got lost in achievements. Did the Blight Boar concert event thing for the first time. That was something. I felt really bad about it, but I got a higher streak than Legs did somehow. I got 90. So close to a perfect run on the first go. So I got #1 fan buff. Allegedly for 24 hours. It did not stay for 24 hours. It was gone this morning when I got on. And I got the bassist role. So we were running around as undead after that, but I took that buff off this morning. I was like, I'm tired of being undead. Came back. My character. 1, 2, 3. It was actually like really good for us to go back to Legion this week. We gave up on doing any more Shadowlands. I think on the Thursday? I don't know, sometime last week. We went back to Legion, and this week there was like 50% boost to XP and rep in Legion zones, so got like 2 levels off one time walking dungeon. It's been crowded there then? No. So my next door neighbor house has been being renovated all year. Ish. Today they've been jackhammering out front for like 6 hours. I have no idea what's taking them so long. But that noise has been driving me a little bonkers. We vote on the part of death. I feel like I wasn't like very impressed with the fair when I was first playing. I did fish for the skate mount for both Legs and I. So that was like the majority of what I did out there, and then I just didn't go back. I was like, that's enough. But there were like a few different games there this time that I hadn't seen before, like the Dance Dance. Can't remember what it's actually called. Yeah, but it's like a dancing competition. The flying rings I'd never done before. I actually did like one of the foot races with the mount races, whatever. I did the bullseye achievement with flinging myself out of the cannon. I did the turtle ring toss achievement, 10 rings, which is all the rings you get to throw in one go. I didn't get the whack-a-mole 45 points in one go, though. That one gives you a little pet, and I didn't make it. Dang it, I forgot about the freaking Dragon Isle boat race again. I wanted to go check that out. I forgot yesterday and today. I've never seen that. I think it ends tonight, though, so maybe next time. Hey there, Moth. How's it going? How was the movie? Doing alright. Movie was okay. Nice. Good thing you went Saturday. Yeah, you called it. Hey there, Galactic. I believe it was the back rooms. Oh, Pattern Keeper's lying today too. I had 12 stitches on it when we started that I did not do today. It's 717 on Friday. Very nice. I probably could have done so many stitches today, but it's okay. I needed a rest day. I say to myself unconvincingly. Still gonna feel bad about a wasted day, but it's fine. I imagine how many I'll be able to do in 2 weeks when my son has his unplanned vacation. What's that for? He didn't get fired, did he? Work time. Alright, I gotta have a good shift. Catch you later. Alright, did a major hours cut all around. No, not fired. Well, goodness for that at least. Sucks about the hours cut though. Bear. Bear. My little screamy bear. She's just so screaming at me all the time now. It was the back rooms. The back rooms. There. Miss ma'am. What? I'm busy. You have had all day to get attentions. It is definitely heating up in here. And this, I don't know, the next few days are supposed to be pretty warm overall. I think tomorrow it's supposed to thunderstorm. And then the heat kicks in after, so we'll see what happens there. Like 78 in my house right now, so it's not the worst, but it's getting up there. Not just the that demands attention the moment I pick up my cross stitch. It's time to use flashlight to get his attention. Keep that thunderstorm up there. Yep, I thought I'd say this, but I'm actually getting tired of rain. It's been a very rainy spring here. Like, historic flooding, and the river is still, like, full. The lake's finally receded, but still so much water. Like every time I'm off, it rains. When I'm at work, it's sunny. Of course, of course. But boop. Hey there, Dan. How was the rest of Stitchin' this morning? I finally got to catch a Dan stream this morning. Very, very fun. Do they have anyone that streams in the mornings? I didn't think to check Twitch while playing Minecraft. I'm always working, so I never check for daytime streams, but I just checked on a whim. So I was contemplating going to lay down. 140 stitches brought me to 6,400, 0.9%. Very nice. Hey, Crow, how's it going? Crow streams early in the morning too, so I always miss that. Sometimes I still miss being a daytime streamer. Had some good times. Not that we haven't had any good times at nighttime streaming either, but daytime streamer on Saturdays. Such an off day, it doesn't count in my brain. But when I was unemployed for 6 or 7 months, or however long it was, I streamed every day from, I don't know, like 9 a.m. to 3-ish. The only person streaming right now. It's been a quiet couple of weeks here on Twitch. Summertime kicking in hard this year. All around. So many sparks missed. Yep. A few gamers, they start later though. I'm surprised the cat wasn't on. Kept looking out, but not seeing. Just streams in the mornings. Usually watch when there's Star Wars drops. She streamed this morning before work. Not according to Discord, unless she was just live forever last night. She went live at 7:30. Possible. Depending on the insomnia. Alrighty. There's only like 5 stitches of this color. This is a soldier color. I've stared at a new Lord of the Rings stitch piece from Justin Cross Stitch, the shop that I got Blue Moria from. I can't tell if I like it or not. I don't think it's for me. I think I do like the image. I just don't really feel compelled to stitch it. There's something about the balance of it, I think, that's not quite there for me. Saw somebody was talking or asking a question on it on Facebook. I don't remember what the question was. But I was like, what's this? Lord of the Rings pattern I haven't seen. Is this one. Here's the link. And then let's get the snippy snip going here. Where is our snipper? Like, I don't exactly know what it like doesn't attach me. I do like the image. I just don't know that I would like stitching it. It is 400 by 590. It's got 90 solid colors and 25 blends. And like I said, this is the same shop I got Blue Moria from, so like quality's there. Um I don't know. This one And they've got us another new Hobbit piece as well. They've got a few Shire patterns. Oh, they have the Outlander pattern that I last did a little while ago. And it feels like they're starting to use AI in their patterns, though, and that isn't very cool. There's a squirrel in a snowy tree. Anyway. They're worms. You get new projects. It's just like a Lord of the Rings pattern that I hadn't seen before, and I saw somebody ask about it on Facebook and sent me down an Etsy rabbit hole again. Community stitch along. It's a big stitch along. Oh my gosh. My frame being crooked is not working out today. Oh, is it the Red Book of Westmarch? Lurkin. Alright, this color's done. One stitch, of course. Thought for a second that Jade and Bear killed Trico and Skinder. They can Discord. Oh, with them on the pillow. So that little monkey pillow that nobody's laid on in a few days. I guess it's too warm for them now, probably. They haven't even come to cuddle in bed either. We don't need your warmth anymore. I'm back for winter. He'll be back. He'll be back. It's fine by me that they don't want to cuddle because I've been freaking hot at bedtime too. Kicking all the blankets off. Not really, though. I have to stay under a blanket. I can't not have a blanket. I just need to have as much of me as exposed while still being covered in stupid blanket balance. They don't look like dragons at all in the movies. To me, anyway. Not a typical dragon, anyway. Um, flamey, flamey, flamey bits. I think the debate was the dragons have 4 legs, worms only 2, I'm not sure. Legs and that 2 of the legs were also the wings. I think I liked Five Nights at Freddy's 1 more than 2. It felt a little more cohesive, I feel like, in 1. A little bit messier in 2. People argue that because of that, they could also be called worms. We got new police cars. Two of them just stopped a car. I don't know who that is. They're doing breathalyzer tests and regular controls. Strange at this time of night out here. Sean Connery Dragon. Dennis Quaid. Huh. Very good movie. Makes me cry every time. Probably show up in frame tomorrow and I'll have no idea what the heck it is. Do you know? I don't know that I've ever seen him in anything else. Not that I recognized, anyway. He's in Wonder Woman too. Which one? Never watched any of it though, so it doesn't really matter. First movie with Gal. Gotcha. After the Batman Superman movie. Oh, did you see Valheim has a 1.0 release date? Fully releasing in September? Sitting here before stream, I was like, there was something I saw today that I was gonna talk to Thea about. I could not think of it, but it just hit me. Yep. He announced it. There's a post on Steam about it too. In their news. It's like September, like first week of September, I think. 9th, maybe? I don't know. Something like that. I think it's coming with 1.0. I know that mentioned something about some region, but I did not fully absorb because I don't know what's happening in that game right now. There. The wildcat colony in my neighborhood has gained 2 more litters of kittens. We saw this morning, little itty bitty babies. We saw like 14 cats this morning on our walk. It was kind of a lot. The roof babies have gotten so big. All running around. Now we got new little babies. Taking over. That's what wildcat colonies do. Technically, the house they mostly station around is feeding them and does have little like bins out for them to take shelter in. So they're not like just fully abandoned, but they're not really owned either. They're still wildcats. Pampered ferals. It seemed like a couple of them were pondering coming over for pets today. They were thinking about it. The younger ones. They're thinking about it. Ultimately said no. No, I want to watch Dragonheart. Bear, are you on my stool? What are you doing? No, you're not there. I swore you were just right here. Where did you go? There you are. What are you doing? Huh? What are you yelling about so much for? Hmm? What is it? What's going on in Little Bear World? Hmm? Just ignoring me now. You're the one screaming at me. Stabby, stabby side head pain. Stop it. Go away. Alright. Ow. Stop. I'll be like sitting on top of a pile or something. I'll be like, what? Mm-hmm. Ow. That's what I'm saying, Bear. What did you curse me with just now? Why is my temple hurting so much? Oh. Been fine all day. What? Bear? Stop trying to attack me. I don't like it. Ow. Have a Shirley to dampen the temple. It doesn't even make sense. I know Shirley Temple is a drink and an actor, but like, I don't know. I guess I didn't go for. I don't know. Just didn't. I didn't get the correlation. Nice try. Was an attempt. Down on this one. I said it was bad. Quick, cover it up with a bot dad joke and see if that's any worse. Ugh. That's not the worst one. Orange and red. Flamey, flamey, flamey. 852. Why am I even keeping that little strand? Get out of here. I forgot totally. Saturday, was it? Or Friday when we were talking about Josh Hutcherson movies? It must have been Friday. Totally forgot to include Zathura in there. Who could forget about Zathura? Space Jumanji. Just misspelled. Misspelled Pokechick. Flame goes so far over. Full stairs? Cat's live. I just checked. So sneaky. I think first goes fast here, but first goes faster somehow in cats. I swear. Thea was pretty quick on it today. I've been out so many games at the fests, whatever is going on the last few days. Not very much has sparked my attention though. Of course, I'm interested in Fable coming out next year. Confused though, because I swore they just maybe they just had pushed it back a little recently. Why? 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 I don't really feel like something they need to make a whole announcement about. Maybe I just don't understand what they are. Let's talk about new stuff on a big announcement live show. Down with a bit of dinner. Not much, not much. What's for dinner? Meatloaf. Hi, loaf. Hey there, Timeless. How's it going? Right. Water indeed. Drink my monster before stream. Way through Andor season 1. Now I will never reach the end. So much Star Wars. It's just your lifestyle now. You just always be watching Star Wars. Just going through the Rebel Galaxy art book. Nope, I lied. Outlaws. How dare you? Why are the neighbors still jackhammering? I hope they're trading people out, because that's an awful long time to be jackhammering. Guys jumping home afterward. Absolutely. this point, it sounds like they're trying to like do some kind of sculpture with a jackhammer. I don't know. See the damage tomorrow. Still haven't seen anything after, including Rogue One. Star Wars lost me a long time ago. I got really into it with the first one that introduced Rey. And then I didn't go back for the next one. And then by the third one of that one, with Rey and Kylo Ren, I was like, man, I'm glad I lost interest, I guess. I haven't watched any of the miniseries. What? I still haven't watched the original trilogy. I own it. It's still in the plastic wrap. Girly. Disney's ability to kill a franchise needs to be studied. It's both impressive and horrible. True. I think for a studio that probably has the most money, they'd be better at their job. Alright, we're not gonna finish more of this color. Let's move on. Next. Andor is essential to watch before Rogue One. Our whole saturation strategy is just market saturation. Maul was pretty good, I thought. It says 2027 on Disney for Ahsoka. Ugh. I don't like saying that one. Say it differently and wrong every time. Actors are apparently aging too fast, so they have to speed it up. Play with January. Not watch Disney when all of it's Disney, so it doesn't need to be good because you can't be watching not Disney when there isn't any. 6 months will be gone before we know it. Shh. Shh. We're already halfway in. We don't need to rush the last half. Don't need to point it out. It's fine. Brain nerd. Am I missing stitches over here? What is going on? Oh no, this is the stitch I'm looking for. It's hiding by a pin stitch. Made my brain hurt. Stop it. Stop it. Could be different for Jay though, with foreign scheduling. She always has a delay, it seems like. but perhaps not. Bear, what is your deal? Took way too long to pin that. What the heck? Next. Oh, good. 2 more stitches. These little flag stitches. Yeah, you get up there and lay down. Oh, just get up there and lay down. Chill out. What's going on out there, huh? You see something? I swear, all weekend she's been like this. But not when I'm not busy. Like, she did it yesterday while I was watching Five Nights at Freddy's and stitching. She was like circling me, attacking my leg because I wasn't paying attention fast enough. Attacking my hand if I did try to give her attention. And then just circling and yelling at me for like 20 minutes till I got out of the chair and chased her into the kitchen. Pet her a whole bunch. Is that a corner? Like if this flag wasn't in the way, this confetti wouldn't be nearly as slow going right now. There'd be less confetti through this flame tendril. I don't know. I don't feel like the other ones went this slowly. You couldn't find Five Nights at Freddy's too? It's not Friday nights, so maybe if you were searching by Friday, maybe change that. But it's on Peacock here right now. Found the movie on Google, so I got it there, just not here. Oh, got you. Yeah, because they can, and people still pay, so why would I upgrade from the $7.99 to the $10.99 if both have ads? Because the $10.99 probably has more movie tier options for some dumb reason, because that's the new thing. If you're not on a certain tier, then you just don't have access to certain movies. $7.99 is only TV. Oh, what service is that? Peacock? Oh. I have Peacock through my Walmart Plus. That's the only reason I have it. Because I wasn't watching anything on Paramount. I changed it over to Peacock for... Because Kiddo was watching Supernatural anyway, and for Eurovision. And you can change it every 3 months, so you're not locked in for the whole year or anything. Just 90 days. One of the things on the Walmart Plus we can't get because it's an employee account. That's lame. Feels like you should be able to get anything if you're an employee. It would be the perk of being an employee. Besides getting the service for free. Flag. Yay. Yeah, I hope those are the last couple. I think I maybe have one more color. No, that's a flame color. Okay. No, I actually pay for the plus, that's why. Still. Geodude. Gen 1. There's stitches there that are not marked off. Network provider has been in arguments for a long time about the rights to certain channels, such that they agreed to have ads on streaming services. I don't like it one bit. It's all obnoxious. Need the money, get the results of it as usual. Indeed. Never not be wild to me how many sci-fi movies, like old sci-fi movies, envisioning the future had all these warnings to them, and they seem such far-fetched ideas. Like, how could we ever get to that state? And then we're possibly worse off than some of those scenarios at this point in time. Like they took it as inspiration instead of a warning. Here, they're trying to pass through legislation, or maybe they already passed it through, where like all cars, I think next year, being produced have to have like AI, facial tracking, technology stuff in them. Even though the auto manufacturers are like, hey, this technology isn't gonna be ready. And everybody's like, hey, we don't want that shit in our cars. And then they're also going after right to repair laws now, so that they're trying to make it illegal to fix your own car. Oh, just ridiculous. Yeah, I haven't looked into it. I don't know officially what all is in the technology they want in the car, but it doesn't sound good from the outset. I'm already like against cars having the tabletized interface on them now anyway. The rental car that I had for like 20 minutes last year had a giant freaking tablet on the dash instead of any console buttons, and I was like, oh, that just added to the panic. I was like, I can't drive this thing. What is this? You don't have to make it illegal to fix your car nowadays. You can't fix it because you need special tools and stuff. Yeah, but plenty of people here still have like old cars and stuff that aren't computerized and are fixable, but they're stopping producing parts, of course, so that's getting harder. And there's like chatter about they're allowing our gas to be cut with more ethanol, so that's harder on older cars. Currently, it's all not great sounding. But I don't know. We'll see if it actually goes through, because the auto industry tends to be able to lobby for whatever they want, so. We have switched. Woohoo! Great success. Neither of us are even watching Paramount. Yeah, I don't think I ever. I watched some of the old stuff on Paramount and then like CSI. Other than that, we got Paramount initially to watch A Quiet Place because Kiddo likes that series. About it, but whatever, he likes it. Um, and then yeah, I didn't. I watched the new CSI when it first came out, like the reboot. Didn't really care for it, even with Grissom and Sarah back in there. Um, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then watch some like Are You Afraid of the Dark? It's old stuff. Paused Disney and Netflix, went to cancel Hulu. They offered the same plan for $2.99 a month for 6 months, so that stayed. Nice. Netflix did not care when I canceled. They were like, "Are you sure?" Didn't try to offer me anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I didn't expect them to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stars tried harder to get me to stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I did not. 1, 2, 3. I liked Quiet Place movies. Just watched J1 last week. I haven't seen that one. I only saw the first two. I didn't see the prequel. Pause them for now. Things come out we'll want to watch later. I just want to pause them until we find out how long the hours cut's gonna last. Yeah. Sure. Someone stitched down there. I need a grip. Come on, please. This is not one of the softer threaders. Like day one, possibly because Eddie Munson was in it, but also I love the main actress, Lupita. She was the she was the lead in Jordan Peele's movie You, or is it Us? Isn't she? That movie was interesting. Us, yes. I thought. Okay. I liked Get Out too. Kind of picked up on what was happening pretty early on in that one, but it was still a good watch. Black Panther as his girlfriend. Yeah. What do you mean? My headphones are dying. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I thought she was in the Star Wars I liked too. I think that's where I first saw her. One, two, three, four, five more colors in this column. I think this column will be done. Will we make it in an hour? No. We don't watch those Star Wars very often. Sounds valid about the second and the third one. Like I said, the first one was my favorite. So I've seen like the prequels that were out in the late 90s, early 2000s. I wasn't very impressed by those, though I was entertained by Jar Jar Binks, even if he's silly. And I do like the theory about him being a like Sith Lord or something. I think that's hilarious. The Force Awakens, I'm pretty sure, and that's the first one with Rey. Really enjoyed. You haven't heard the theory about Jar Jar Binks being a big bad? A secret big bad? Oh, it's so funny. You have a 14-hour playlist and you're giving us the same shuffle songs that we've heard for the last 2 weeks. Oh, it's 7 hours, but still. Um, there's a whole Reddit post from 11 years ago that's just like an entire essay. Yeah. It makes sense. Weirdly. I don't know. It's definitely entertaining. Like the guy doing the movie pitches always makes me laugh. Like still quotes one of the bad lip readings from Star Wars with Yoda and Luke. Mostly like that log had a child. Frequent flyer here. This thing is super easy, barely an inconvenience. I'm not sure. It doesn't sound familiar. I probably have, but didn't make an impression, I guess. I just showed Legs the Chicken Attack song a couple days ago. He'd somehow never seen it. So that's been stuck in my head. Again. It can be fun at times. It used to be a lot more so than now, sadly. So sterilized now. Commercialized. Yeah, of course, of course. I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad you were talking about it so I could mention it. Yay. Teamwork. Uh-oh. I'm out of a drink. Oh no. Just want to finish this column tonight, but that's my only wish. And another column marked off. I don't know when Jade got up on the tower. Is AT&T the only provider available in the US, by the way, is it just biggest? It's one of the big ones between Verizon and AT&T for the most part. Then I think T-Mobile was probably the most recognizable as third. But then we've got a slew of like cheaper ones and pay for like month or year as you go options. But they all use the same towers, really. Not sure if Verizon's on top or AT&T. Verizon had a very successful marketing campaign when cell phones were first coming out with the "Are you there yet" commercials. Then back then we also had Nextel, which had the gimmick of having basically like a walkie-talkie feature on your phone, which was interesting. But they got bought out by somebody eventually. And I think AT&T had the advantage that it spawned out of or had always been like a telephonic company. I pay too much for my phone bill a month, honestly. I'm just kind of stuck in a loop with AT&T because I've got the next up plan, so like I'm always trapped by my monthly phone installment. Can't really go anywhere. So I was out for a few years of my phone installment. I could have, but Kiddo wasn't, so I couldn't like take us both away. And then I had to get a new phone last year, so I'm back on the hook. I'm back on the hook. I've thought about switching to like Mint Mobile, which was like a Ryan Reynolds company. I don't know if he's still actually involved or just a figurehead. But I also am very attached to my phone number since it's the one I've had since I was a teen. I don't want to change it everywhere. Walmart Family Mobile. You can port your number to any new service. I thought that used to be the case, but I found conflicting information whenever I've tried to look it up. Let's see with the soccer team. Didn't they lose like pretty hard? You want a clue? It's one tier down from Arsenal. AT&T tried to get me to switch my cell phone to them, and I told them I only pay like $20 a line. They were all, never mind, we can't give you a better deal than that. Yeah, I'm on my dad's plan. We have 5 lines, I think, right now. The bill overall is like $360 a month. But my portion between me and kiddo is like 180 of that. Because I've also got my watch. It's like 115 for my phone. I don't like that. Can't even give me better internet. Heard terrible things about AT&T's internet anyway. Just to pay to go. My mom does prepaid. She just does a year at a time. Lex's phone is also a prepaid phone, but it hasn't been active in a year. Still have them, but it's shit internet. They won't put fiber to my trailer. Yeah. So we're gonna have to get Lex's phone activated in a couple months when he takes his trip. The store or the tower? I don't know how they run the lines. Fiber. Oh, bummer. Internet goes away pretty fast if I were to use it, but my phone doesn't connect to internet. I have an old one. I hope Lex's phone will still let us activate it, because suck to have to get a new one. I mean, his is 6 years old or something, so there's a chance it might not want to be reconnected. I should probably plan for that. Plan to have to buy a new phone and service in August. I've got to keep a mental note of that. Luckily, he doesn't care actually at all about what kind of phone as long as it works, so. Nothing too fancy. It's the only tough part with prepaid phones. having to buy the phone outright first. I don't know what's going on with that corner. It's like really fussy. Fingertips hurt for some reason. Oh, maybe because I like snapped my whole freaking fingernail off of my thumb yesterday. Not the top part of it. I went to close my living room window and like my nails snapped from like up here down. My finger just slid off the windowsill as I was trying to close it, and all my nails just like slammed against the edge of the sill. Oh, two, three, four. Eris passed out so hard on the desk. Big sleeping. I don't know when Jade got up there. I did not hear her at all. I think we're gonna make it. Two more colors, and this one only has one stitch here. Oh, hi, Treacle. Hi. What's a Treacle doing? Looks like could be the last gate stitch. Can't tell if it's supposed to be part of the gate or the flame. I guess it makes more sense to be part of the flame. How light it is. Next color only has 55 stitches left. That way you only have 4 stitches here. Doing pretty good tonight. Yeah. Kind of. We're almost done for tonight. Pretty warm. And we're on the last color of this column. It's enthusiastic. I don't know why this flame section isn't feeling as good as the others. I think this whole bottom section is just not it for me right now. Up on the horses still. Yeah, they're real bad so far, and the soldiers too. I mean, it's a good thing that I mean, they're just accessory characters anyway, but not been a fun area to stitch so far. Do the braid again. You have a big cookie tonight, but it's not their best work. Not the worst, though, either. Big cookie. Well, I was gonna say 333, cool, but then I remembered that Pattern Keeper is being naughty and that's 12 stitches that are a lie. I don't have a drink. Oh, wait. But at least we finished that column. So column 61 is done. I think, unless there's some still at the top. I don't know where those 3 stitches land up there. Are they in the next column? Please tell me they're in column 62. No, they're in 61. There's 4 stitches at the top. Son of a biscuit. Ugh. It's annoying. Whatever. Fine. Fine then. No column finish for me. Whatever. We'll get it later. I knew leaving those 4 stitches up there in Gimli's cloak was gonna come back to bite me. I knew it, but I was like, no, I want to move on. We gotta move down. We'll come back for these. They're part of the other part of the cloak. I don't need to do it right now. Oh, look at me now. Ugh. Warm. Alright. I think I'm gonna get out of here for the night. Let me put my numbers in first. I didn't even make a spot for today. Oh, I did. I did. Nice. Alright, 4, 7, 6, 4, 5, 4. 322 stitches. Better than yesterday. Yesterday I only managed 243. It was a very low weekend for us. But we're at 2,229 for the month so far, so not the total worst start. Not great. But we're getting there. We're surviving the first heat wave. I'll be back Friday for more stitching goodness. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me as always. Appreciate each and every one of you being here. Have a good rest of your week, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye.